Hello, Z, here's Rosie! How y'all doing today? We are going to be doing some new things on the show here. We are starting with Sega Master System Roundup. I guess you could kind of consider it like, part of the same thing as the SG-1000 Roundup, but well, let's get into that, shall we? Because trying to introduce the Master System, it's definitely one of the weirder systems to talk about. Let me get my drink. Okay, nowadays it's not at all weird for a console to just get like an upgraded version. Your PS5 Pro or Xbox Series S, whatever, I don't know. And, handhelds were doing that kind of shit for a while. You had the DSi or the new 3DS. No one's going to confuse those for new systems. They're just upgrades that happen to support some extra games and stuff. And, then there's the Game Boy Color. It's way more ambiguous. A lot of people do consider that to be a separate system and a lot more exclusive games. Nintendo nowadays just calls it part of the Game Boy, but back in the day they were certainly marketing it as its own thing. So at that point, is it is the Game Boy Color its own system? Is it an upgrade? Who knows? Hello everyone in the chat. Yes, the Wizard Blanket. Once again, I gotta give credit real quick to NanoAid for making that. Let's get that link in there. Yeah, okay, I can pin it from here. That's cool. So yeah, Sega made the SG-1000. It came out the same day as the Famicom, and then they made the SG-1002, which was really just like a slightly upgraded one. You could detach controllers now. Pretty exciting, right? And then they made another system called the Sega Mark III, which is what we're looking at today. So the way it's titled makes you think it's just another upgrade, and it is backwards compatible with the SG-1000, but then, way more games ended up coming out for this new system with its new hardware, and outside of Japan and I guess Australia, no one had ever heard of the SG-1000, so it didn't make sense to call it the Mark III, and that's how we ended up with the name Master System. So, I guess if you look at them as separate systems, then that makes Sega a rare case of launching two separate consoles in the same generation of game consoles. It's very strange. And I don't really have an answer as to what I would call it. But most people don't even know about the SG-1000. It's just a little bonus, isn't it? Anyway, we're going to be looking at the system here. This is the Mark III in Japan. It's kind of ugly. It looks a lot like the SG-1000 too, which I was not fond of either. And then, here is the Master System. The funny thing is, the Master System actually ended up getting released in Japan as an upgraded Mark III with even more features. It had the FM sound built in, which was an upgrade before. So that makes it even more confusing. Way before Square was being hey, let's take the international versions of our games and then take those back to Japan and put even more stuff in them and be confusing. Sega was already on that shit. Yeah, I kind of like the way that the Master System looks. It's kind of, it doesn't have that sleek roundness that you get later on, but it feels appropriate for its era, I think. I like the red. I like the red parts. Let's zoom in on that a little bit. Drown myself out here. I kind of like that too. It's got a vintage stereo kind of thing going on. Start of that black Sega theme. Yeah, the Genesis Model 1 definitely had the black and red thing going on as well. There's also, I don't even know how many people really know about this, but you can use both cartridges and cards, as you can see. There's ports for both. And that makes sense because the SG-1000 started off using cartridges, and then when they gave it an overhaul, the guy in charge of that was like, oh, I hate the way cartridges look. Let's have these cute little cards. And then you needed to buy a card like reader for it. And then here, it's got the card reader, and Master System games came on both. And I can't think of any other system that like just has two formats like that. Good God. I always jump scare myself like this.
No amazing message or pun for this milestone. Oh well. It's enough for people to know that it has been exactly 1 year since Rosie got memberships enabled. You should support her through the next year, too.
Thank you very much, Eve. That's weird, though, because I thought that wasn't until January that we hit the thing. I wasn't expecting that jingle yet. Where the hell was I? Yeah, I can't think of any other system that just has two formats like that, unless it's, like, backwards compatible on, like, you know, one of Nintendo's handhelds, or it's like a CD add-on thing. Like, this is just kind of weird, isn't it? Whole system's weird. But we're going to be looking at games from 1985 and 1986 tonight. And we're going to be using a flashcard I have for my Sega Genesis, which is backwards compatible with the Master System. To do this, normally you had to buy, like, the Power Base adapter, which really just gives you a Master System cartridge slot. That's all it does. All the hardware's already in the Genesis. So that's pretty silly. It doesn't support the FM sound, though, which is somewhat ironic, since that makes it sound more like the Genesis. But, you know, that means that this flashcard for the Genesis can just freaking play Master System games, and that's what we're going to be using. I have never gotten Alex Kidd. I think the only Alex Kidd game I've put any real time into is the arcade one, because it's on the Astro City Mini that I own. By the way, I couldn't advertise this fucking stream on Blue Sky because it was, like, not working just now, but it is now, so I guess I'll do that real quick. Before we get started over here, do a little blurb. Kind of weird to do that during the stream, but I had no choice. I had no choice. My fate was sealed. There. It'll post any second now, I guess. Ugh, what a time for that to happen. But we're going to be going through the games here in chronological order. I have this all figured out. More or less, it's you know, with these old systems, like, the release dates can get a little ambiguous. So I might have to play by ear a little bit. And D-Bomb just mentioned a game being built in on some versions of the Master System. And let's actually start out by looking at that, because I actually have the BIOS for the Master System loaded up. When you would turn on your International Master System, you would see this, which is more than a lot of consoles did. You know, it actually tells you what to do. Let me know if this sounds good, by the way. But this is a hidden game in it. Hidden in the sense that you would need to read the instruction sheet that came with the console. You press up, A, and B, or button 1 and 2. I don't remember what they actually use. And then you get this little maze game. It's very primitive, but, you know, it's nice to just have a little thing in here. It's kind of cute. Of course, later on they would include, like, real games. You know, you would get your Alex Kidd or Sonic 1 in some cases. I'm actually having trouble. Are you steering with this maze? Okay, I think we go up. No, we go in here, and then here. No, damn, here. So yeah, you know, this walked or you know, snail crawled around so that Astro's playroom could run. It's the real shit. Wait, what? Oh god, the time is up! Well, shit. And don't mess around. You gotta be fast at mazes. You gotta be fast, bro. I guess once you know, though, you just gotta memorize it, and you can go fast. Unlike a snail, they really messed that one up. Yeah, I didn't notice there's a timer first either. Yeah, more maze! I can't imagine that this would, you know, enthrall anyone for particularly long times, but, I don't know. It's something. And if you forgot to buy a game, I guess you can do that with it. Okay, one downside to using the flash card is I gotta turn the system off and on every time because it doesn't reset properly in Master System mode, and now it's decided to just not do anything, which is not what I want. Of course, during all my testing, this was working perfectly. I put a lot of time and effort into making this work. If it continues to act up, we'll just go back to emulation, but some SMS games are actually very cheap these days. Yeah, and if we find any good ones, I'll definitely want them, but... Alright, our first game, our first real game here, is Hang On. Which makes sense, you know, classic Sega arcade. I guess we got a Japanese version here. Oh, okay, you press down to gear shift, which is a little weird, but... There's no music during gameplay, there's just a little snippet at the title there, which is disappointing. I feel like the Hang On theme adds a lot, and... Didn't the SG-1000 version have that? Didn't that one have the theme playing? Why isn't it in this version? Yeah, it's not quite as exhilarating as the arcade, I gotta say. Of course, Super Hang-On on the Genesis was also a downgrade from its arcade counterpart, but at least that added, like, a new mode that you could spend a lot of time on. Well, shit. As always, I'm bad at this kind of shit when it's not Outrun. You got a box copy of Phantasy Star 3, but you have to sell it. I own Phantasy Star 3. I don't know if it comes with, like, everything that was in the box. Or anything like that. I don't know what would have been included. But I think that one's, like, not too hard to get, because everyone hates that game for some reason. It really doesn't help that this is one of those where, like, you explode the instant you collide with anyone. Like, in a lot of games, it's just like, oh, you just, you know, bump into them, and if you're, like, going full speed, you might get run off the road and lose time, but, like, you're just like, nah, you just love tap, you fucking explode. Don't do that. I'll teach you about road safety. By the way, I don't know if it will be encountering it on this stream, but if there's any flashing lights, I actually set up a little thing where I can use my freaking guitar pedal to turn on a filter And of course, if flashing lights sneak up on me, that won't help, but it can at least kind of mitigate the issue. It does make me think. I can't really think of Master System games that, like, do the flashing thing. They probably exist. It would be very strange if it was only Nintendo. Master System's just like, we got more colors, we don't need that flashing shit. We don't get any Electric Soldier Porygon bullshit here. Our anime adaptation was Zillion. No flashing, no personality. Yeah, the Master System can display more colors at once than NES, I'm pretty sure. And that's also a part of why, you know, the leap from Master System to Genesis is not like as massive as it will be like NES to Super Nintendo. You know, obviously the Genesis released earlier and was weaker in some respects than the SNES anyway, but you know, there's some like later Master System games where you could show screenshots and you could probably fool someone who doesn't know any better into thinking it's like an early Genesis game. Especially if it's one with FM sound, I guess. You know, they actually there was a rare Japanese release of Phantasy Star 1 that was in a Mega Drive cartridge shell, but it's still just a Master System game. I don't remember if it was like a giveaway or just like a limited release or something like that, but I think the idea was like people were like, well, we got 3 of these games on the Mega Drive, but then not the first one. And that's annoying on your shelf. And then they were like, well, here you go. You can pretend it's on the Genesis. So that's Hang-On on the Master System. It's fine as far as games like this go, but like, you know, I definitely recommend the arcade version over this version, and at that point, you might as well just play Super Hang-On, which is better. Where'd the video go? What just happened? Oh boy. Okay, now it's over there. Okay, it needed a moment. It needed a moment. I guess we can just go at a little more relaxed pace if that's what we're dealing with. Next up is Teddy Boy Blues, which I think is named after a song? Like, how many times do you get a game that's based on a song? Very good. Let's try that again. So we got these shocker goons. I guess I shrink them and pick them up. That's weird. But am I the frickin' master? Yeah, I saw like one person on Reddit who like has the Phantasy Star 1 Mega Drive. So then they could have the whole thing. But then again, you know, Master System boxes are the same as Genesis boxes, aren't they? So I honestly wouldn't be bothered by having the Master System Phantasy Star 1 on a shelf with the rest. Those are clearly Kill Shocker Goons. I do apologize. This is alright. I think this was also an arcade game first. Which you would stand to reason. Like, Sega's whole thing here was, they would do arcade ports, and then they would license games from other developers and make their own ports of them, because, you know, they weren't doing the whole let's hang out with all the third parties thing. And then Nintendo just, like, gave everyone exclusivity contracts, so they were kind of boned. You kind of like a... Okay, you can kind of change your jump in midair, but it's still a little weird and floaty. Ooh. Alright. It's giving me flashbacks to that claw stream from the other day. Ah! only difference is one has a white paper insert. Yeah, the cover art is a little hokey, but I think for Phantasy Star they at least had like a proper image on the front, right? And not just like the freaking clip art like they had on some games. Genesis boxes are already so inconsistent that, like, it really wouldn't bother me. All the games in that series have hokey box art. Yeah. I mean, I guess this is like a bonus stage and okay, there's an ATM in here or something. I don't know what that is. Shoes? I don't really understand what I'm doing right now, because I can't seem to pick any of this stuff up. But yeah, Phantasy Star 3 at least didn't have any characters on it, so... There's that. Oh god. Oh man, the blocks make this look like Bubble Bobble. Okay, I can shoot through those, and then watch out for fucking... What the hell are those? I don't know what those are, but that's weird. I guess you could always get the Japanese releases of Master System games and Genesis games of stupid ass Fabio box art. What were they thinking? Alright, next up is Great Soccer. And yeah, Sega had kind of like this great line of like sports games. Well, you know, I'll be the judge of whether they are great, but ooh, we got options here. I'll be an amateur. Alright. I read our blue. Alright. I guess I'm the red dudes. Man, what is it with soccer games and just not feeling like I'm controlling jack shit? Like, even in this one where it's like, there's an arrow going, hey look, dipshit, this one is you? You're controlling this one right now? It still doesn't really feel like I'm in control. So I actually feel like I have a better time playing soccer in real life. It's not like it's impossible. I mean, frickin' Nintendo World Cup is pretty good. I feel like I'm not doing this kickoff properly, but... yeah, okay. It looks like they're doing the cool thing where it automatically tries to prevent offside because when I get over here, I can't kick the fucking ball properly anymore? Which is ridiculous, because, you know, offside happens all the fucking time in actual soccer. That's the great cock-blocking element of it. Stop passing the ball back, you bitch! Fucking... That's my ball now. Kick it towards the goal! What the fuck is your problem, dude? It's not the worst, but, like, that doesn't mean much. Kick it to the goal! Yeah, don't switch to the other guy that whole time. This ass. Alright, fuck you. Our next game is, Fushigi no Oshiro Pit Pot. You know, Pit Pot. Everyone knows Pit Pot. It's related to Pol Pot.
Was that him? Is that Pit-Pot?
Oh no, there's a... Wait. I thought the witch was gonna be evil, but she just gave us a hammer to save a princess. So, thanks. Thanks, witch. I guess we got kind of like a Mr. Do castle or like Load Runner kind of thing going on here. One of those classic things, but then like overhead. I guess I gotta kill all the enemies? But they were spawning, but I can't see anything else to do, so... Just gotta be fast? Is that what it is? With the doors open. Maybe it's less... Okay, no, that's cool. Maybe it's a little less arcadey and more Zelda? I don't really know. Okay, you go the hell away. I guess I get the items and then the door opens. Or at least, like... Okay, key makes door. Cool. And then I can't get that stuff because... Why'd you go back? Because my only move is hammer, and I can't make thing with hammer. Why not fix it, Felix? The heck is that? Huh? Oh, that's the princess. She was just...
You don't have enough treasure to save her!
Okay, so the witch is, like, challenging me?
She's just try to steal all my money, and then I'll let you save the princess!
Weird, but sure. Well, how do I know what's enough treasure, then? How am I gonna know? Whoa! Alright. That made freaking everything go away. Yeah, the witch lied to me! Alright, so I guess we won't go down there. I guess we'll ignore that. No, damn it! She's over here, too! No, but really, like, how do I know if I have enough treasure to save the princess? By breaking the blocks! Of course. Now I understand everything. Like, I don't really get it. It plays alright, I suppose, but like... Maybe you're supposed to remember which rooms you've already gone in? I don't know. Because I guess it's persistent. Break a block leading to her and see what happens. Oh god! Oh god, I murdered her! Oh no! Why did you tell me to do that? That's not okay. Oh god. I'm a murderer. Oh shit. Alright, next up is Great Baseball. Which, again, these baseball games never fucking work. She was a witch? Well, maybe she wasn't that time, though. Maybe that time she was real. Maybe I had enough treasure. Look at him go. Wait, you can't just stand over there. You gotta be at a base. What is he doing? Am I controlling this? I can't really tell. Wait, that guy had the ball when the guy showed up, so that should be out. I don't think these guys know how to play baseball. The computer literally doesn't fucking know how to play baseball. That's fucking awesome. I don't think I'm controlling this part. I think it's just kind of happening. Error? What do you mean? It's like me playing baseball, this freaking computer. Error from Zelda 2 wanted to stop by. Well, this kind of seems to happen on its own, and maybe that's just normal for baseball game. Oh no, okay, wait, am I controlling it? I really don't know. Also kind of interesting that they start you off with pitching, so that you're not really doing a whole lot, except throwing the ball. Yes, that is a ball. Congratulations on figuring that out. It's kind of amazing that sports games as a genre lasted long enough to become what they are now. I mean, I guess any kind of game that isn't a video game will just get turned into a video game forever. That's how they keep making fucking Mahjong games. And I'll never give a shit, unless maybe it's got ladies that take their clothes off. Which is a thing. There's quite a few of those. Alright, well this is just going on and on. It's taking so fucking long, I don't even want to get to the part where I try to hit the ball. Alright, next up is Satellite 7. ID for an April full stream. Palette swapped NES Mahjong game with Rosie themes. Nyajong. Well, I still won't know how to play it, though. Sega! Oh boy! Our first shoot 'em up! Well, I'm not exactly a fan of this background, I can tell you that much. Oh, thank God, land. Ah! Wait, was that a baseball? Did the baseballs chase me to this game? Seems like all the bullets are like aimed towards me. Usually they wait a second before doing that shit. Seahorse. Marble Madness. Alright. Pull one game over. When you declare a pawn, we'll know that it could mean either a point scoring thing or just a rosy brain mode. Probably the latter, I would say. Oh, I have bomb. I have baum. I have the ability to baum. I think my brain just kind of stops processing anything when there's Mahjong, because even when I honestly tried to figure out how to play it, I couldn't. It couldn't be done. Ah! Trying to biome these things. Use a dodge. Marble Madnesses are too smart. Wait, why couldn't I move forward all of a sudden? There wasn't anything there. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, next it's time for some great tennis. Also known as Super Tennis internationally. I guess that's the version we have here then. I don't know why it was labeled as a great tennis. It's also starting without me by the looks of it. Alright, sure, I guess. Well, there's no Mario, so clearly this is already bad. It's a little slow and quiet. I think the Nintendo one was faster than this. I seem to remember it being more exciting, at least. What do you mean, fault? It landed in the thing, didn't it? What do you mean? What am I doing wrong? A random thought popped into my head, and if Bob was here, he could chime in since he coined it, but Wario is the opposite of Mario, and Waluigi is the opposite of Luigi. Does that mean the opposite of Rosie is Wozy? Is that Chaos Rosie's true name? Isn't Wozy just what Wooly calls me? Except that time that he called me Wowie. I think Bob calls me Wozat. That's how he types it, for whatever reason. Haha! Now it is you who is the out, Mr. CPU. What constitutes a fault here? Can anyone explain this to me? What do you mean? I fucking hit it back! Is this judge fucking drunk? Need to get a PhD so Wooly can call you doctor while we... Come on. What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Okay, you know, that one's fair, but... Don't judge him for his life choices on the court. I'll judge him for his life choices in court. He's endangering everyone with his drunken judging. Umpire, more like vampire, because he's bleeding me dry with this garbage. I hit that, though. Why is everyone in the background glowing, by the way? That's weird. Oh, it stopped. Wait. Hold on. You can't pause Master System games properly, I know, because then that happens. Damn it. Okay, so, another thing that's weird about the Master System is there's no pause button on the controller, it's on the console. So then, on this, it's on the cart. It's on the flash cart, but, like, good luck fucking touching that without nudging the cart and crashing the game. But what I was gonna point out is the crowd was a bunch of Alex kids, because they all had big ears. Okay, now we gotta give this a couple tries. Real hardware! At least at least we're not gonna get our save erased in a Zelda game. Alrighty. that happened. Next up is TransBot, also known as Astro Flash, but come on. TransBot. I can't believe woke Sega went back in time to trans their own bot. What does this color scheme and the little wing thing remind me of? Where are you going? Oh, is this gonna be randomly assigned, or... Okay, I guess you press the other button as it cycles through power-ups, and then... I don't know what A does, but I have A. Now I have C, which makes me big. Now I am the TransBot. God damn, that was pretty powerful. No wonder it runs out. D! My weapon's a little different. Oh, it shoots through things. But also your rate of fire is slower, so... That seems like it's actually bad for me. F makes you this. This doesn't seem too useful in the grand scheme of things, to be honest. Ah! As a test of the ERS, the emergency Rosie system. Can't even play NES Roundup anymore because of Wokesy. Yeah, this is alright. It's better than the other shoot 'em up. Ooh, I like this one. That's pretty cool. It's kind of weird that I have to murder whoever keeps delivering me those power-ups, though. It's a little strange. How long does this go? Okay, the ground is changing. The ground is changing. Damn it, now it's tennis balls. They keep chasing me, those sports games. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. I think this is the first game of the night where I'm like, you know what? I might continue playing this on my own later. Okay, I guess I can destroy that one. These tennis balls are too powerful. How did the truck get in here? I guess there's a risk-reward thing to, like, taking your eyes off the gameplay to look at what power-up you're cycling into, but also, like, so far the game is, like, I don't think I'm really, like, unhappy with getting any particular power-up, so just getting a random one seems fine. I don't know if the game later on will be like, alright, here's where it gets really tough. You really want the spread shot here or something. Or this. You really want to shoot rings. You gotta deal with Superman 64. He's gonna come at you if you don't keep giving him rings to go through. Sometimes he'll stop to do a little dance. Oh, boss! Yeah, this is pretty rad. I like this one. By the way, I'm experimenting with changing the scoring system for roundups a little bit because the scores always end up so low. Even though it's like, yeah, obviously, like, there's gonna be only a minority of games that are like, this is excellent, play this, absolutely, do it. Okay, I guess that time it just gave me this. I didn't get a choice in the matter. So I guess if you get another power-up while you have a power-up, then when the first power-up runs out, you just get a power-up? I don't know. I still don't know what A does. Is it just nothing? Is it just your default is A? It's basically like, well, you wasted that one! Damn it! I keep getting A now! But yeah, I'm probably gonna add some more ratings to the Roundup scoring system. And, like, increase points for certain things. Just so that, like, oh shit. Even that doesn't work on it. It's just immune to anything. You know, just so that the scores better reflect my actual feelings, because the way it is now, it's like everything is always a failing grade just because of the amount of games that are released, a lot of which are probably going to be mediocre to bad. And sometimes I just can't play them. So they can't even contribute. Alright, I should probably move on, but I quite like this one. This is cool. And not just because the bot's trans, but that does help. Oh, hey Bob, is this pickleball I don't know. Maybe there might be a great pickleball later. Recently discovered something called electric pickleball and had me interested. Maybe A gives health? Could be. I'll have to look into that. Oh boy. Okay, our next game is My Hero. And I've played this in the arcade, so I already know what I'm in for, but... Oh.
My hero!
That's funny, though. Just fucking punches him out and just picks up the girl like a fucking log. Alright, these guys aren't even letting me fucking move, otherwise I can show you some of the bullshit that's about to happen, but... I actually started my punch, and then he still got hit first. He got fucking countered. Like, the villain dude doesn't even need to, like, stop to hoist her up or anything. He's whoop! We'll learn how to do that. I couldn't even punch fast enough. It couldn't be done. So, you know, this is already a bit crap, but I know it gets worse from having played the arcade one. God damn it. I think it probably got further in the arcade because I could just keep putting credits in, and the game would keep moving me on slightly. God damn it! Alright, that's what you can do. Somehow completely forgot there was a second button.
He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything.
I feel like ah, damn it. If only something came out of it. Are you gonna spoil the ending for us? I don't mind if you do. But I feel like this is gonna be like that one fucking Nintendo light gun game. Like the fucking Beardo has to rescue his daughter, and I was just like, okay, if at least she's hot, then I'll tolerate it. And it was like, nah, it's a little girl. And I was like, fuck this game. Something is gonna come out of it. A 1-star review. There you go. You understand what's going on. Alright, so our next game is F-16 Fighting Falcon or F-16 Fighter. Like, my list has them as, like, alternate names for the same game, but then they were, like, separate things when I was, you know, grabbing the game ROMs. So let's try both and see if there is any difference. All that happens is you kick his ass, the girl comes from off-screen, kneels by you before being grabbed again. What is going on? Where's the game? I can hear game, but I can't see game. What's going on here? Let's try that again. There's no video here. I don't know if this game uses some kind of weird video mode or something that doesn't want to capture, but the game knows it will receive a bad review and quit while it was ahead. Let's try the other one then. Maybe this one works. Who knows? Why did they even change the title? Where it's just like, no, Fighting Falcon is too cool. Some games use 3D glasses. Well, it's, you know, that would just make it flicker annoyingly if turned on. But no, here's just nothing. Nothing at all. So that's weird. I guess we can't play that one. Next up is Comical Machine Gun Joe. And I know this one's on a fucking card because the fucking program for you making this flashcard, like flashing things to it, this whole thing, this flashcard, I got it like over a decade ago, right? I think I might have still been living with my parents like pre-college. And even then, like, it kind of just gave me vibes like, this thing's gonna blow up at any moment, isn't it? But I got it because I thought the feature that it has FM sound, like, on board is really cool for the games that support that. And, you know, I immediately, like, put Phantasy Star on, and I was like, yeah! But yeah, this time, like, the program was crashing fucking constantly. It freaked out whenever there was a game that was on a card for some reason. And, this was one of them. And I had to end up getting, like, a third-party program from some Russian forum. And then my computer blew up. Like, seriously, like, the laptop just fucking, all the drivers just stopped working and I had to reinstall Windows. And it wasn't like, you know, the program was actually a virus or something, because the second time it worked. Like, I reinstalled Windows, and then the first thing I tried was like, all right, let's do this again. And then it worked, so I don't know what happened. Maybe my Windows install, maybe the haunted laptop was just like, oh, I'm gonna get her real good this time. Anyway, let's play Comical Machine Gun Joe. Or just Machine Gun Joe, I guess. I don't know. Here he comes. Is that him? Is that Joe? Okay, I can only move left and right. Whoa! And I can jump like I'm on the moon. And if you shoot gangsters, they become small. Don't touch small guys. They will drag you off into parts unknown, I guess. There's a pig? For some reason? It's kind of hard to aim. Look at this guy! Is he from the Runaway 5? Am I getting him? I don't know if I'm hurting him. Okay, I thought before I was, like, getting dragged off, but then he did it on his own. How does that work? Joe just deflated, I think. Not in a metaphorical sense. He was a balloon. Alright, I'm kind of bad at it, but, like, it didn't seem like it. The game's bad. It seems like I'm bad. What did that do? He turned to a squid and swam away. Oh, I was a kid now and a squid now. You know, it's weird. I loved Splatoon 1, and I just never cared for Splatoon 2 for some reason, even though it's kind of the same thing. Just something about the music and the stage select. What the fuck is that? Just really didn't do it for me. And then Splatoon 3, it looked like it was even more of the same, so I didn't even buy it. What? What killed me? Did I miss something? What happened? What is this Magic Boy bullshit? Yeah, I mean, if you just do Turf Wars in Splatoon, then it's really cool, because it's, you know, like any shoot 'em. Oh, it's like a bomb? Was it like a sticky bomb? I thought I was supposed to pick that up. I thought it was good. How the fuck do you beat that guy? It'd be cool if I could pick up the bomb and then throw it. Whoa! I fucking incinerated him! With a gun! Somehow. Oh, this is reminding me of that Law of the West game. Remember that one? That was awesome. Ah! Why did it become small? What is the lore here? I guess I become small too. I think that's what's happening. I became small, but my coat didn't shrink for some reason. And then I just have to kind of run away. Shut the gun! Well, that was weird. That's all I can really say is it was weird. Next up is Ghost House. Balloon Joe. Oh god, what am I now? Wait, is this Alex Kidd before Alex Kidd? He's got big ears and a big fist. And this is Alex Kidd? Punching bats? Can't get that bat. What is that dude down there doing? He is having time. What did he take? And can I have some of that? Oh god. He wasn't happy. Oh! I fell through the block. What is this, Simon's Quest? Fuck off with that. At least it can take a lot of hits, I guess. Oh god. If there's this many doors and shit, how am I ever gonna know where I'm going? I am Ghost House! I really thought that would be an instant kill, so I just kind of gave up, and then I was like, oh, I'm still here. That's interesting. Oh my god, big bat. Oh, it's Dracula! And he's got big teeth, which I guess is helpful, but you'd think his fangs would be big, not it's like, you'd think he would just have, you know, like a big overbite like me. Ah! Oh my god, I can't get him because he's up there. What am I supposed to do? I'm coming for you, you fuckula. Oh god. I'm getting shot at. Oh, he's just avoiding me like an asshole. Man, the vampire boss from East wasn't this fucking hard to hit. You know what? I'm leaving. Fuck you, Dracula. I feel like you can actually take, like, too many hits, to be honest. Like, it kind of messes with the sense of feedback. Oh, cool. I'm stuck now. That's very cool. Yeah, this sucks a bit, I find. Who the fuck is shooting me, by the way? Who the fuck's doing that? And why do I keep falling through shit? I think I got hit like twice going through that door. I like that there is a bouncy dude on every single screen, so that you will always hear that. Hit him! Christ. That was weird. Was that Dracula again? Is he back? Doesn't look like punching Dracula is very helpful. Maybe I'm just supposed to leave when he shows up, but... Ow, 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 ow. Did that qualify as, like, blur-worthy flashing? I'm not sure. It was pretty annoying, though. Am I doing well? I can't tell. I think I'm going in a loop. I had a big Dracu fight, so there's that. Yeah, I just seem to be going in circles here. I keep thinking I can punch candles for power-ups because I'm in a spooky place. Music slaps. It's alright, I guess. I'm not a big fan of the Master System's music chip. It's actually, like, measurably worse than the NES with its sound chip, because you can manipulate the sound way less. So you just can't make as many interesting sounds with it. Some people have done cool shit with it, though. Like, you can find some videos on YouTube. Especially with the FM. Someone ported the fucking Diablo Tristram theme to the Master System FM, which is insane. Really turn that around with the next console. Yeah, there it was just a matter of whether people were able to use the chip well. Which didn't always happen. Just like how this thing launching doesn't always happen. Alright, the next game is... Okay, my video just went away for no reason. There it is. That was weird. Next game is Fantasy Zone. So, you know, we played one of the NES ports just recently. So, look at these colors. And then I immediately die. That's cool. No, but seriously, look at how much better this looks than the Famicom version. I'm even worse at it somehow. Gotta practice that one stage in Sonic Superstars. So once again, for anyone who is unfamiliar with Fantasy Zone and didn't watch that last NES video, it's a shoot 'em up, but you can go in either direction instead of auto-scrolling, and you shoot these bad guys until a boss shows up, and also sometimes there's like a shop, which is why you're collecting coins. Ow, 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 okay. That's not fair, giving me a fucking seizure. That's not okay. Yeah, okay, next time I'm gonna do that. When that happens. Shop. So once again, I'm not really sure what some of this stuff does, but as you can see, you can get many things. You can even buy the bomb parts. This is definitely helpful. It looks very bright on the capture. It's a bit less so on my TV. It's a little icier in there, isn't it? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was happening. And of course, once again, I cannot pause this without risking crashing the whole thing. So you'll just have to wait for an unguarded moment. Run out of laser? I mean, that's not fun. I wanted that. Saved up for it. Put my money into it. It was I'm not a fan of the vomit boss, I gotta say. I didn't realize he was immediately gonna show up again. I apologize. Like actually trying to be good at shoot 'em up right now, so that's why I had to be quiet for a moment. Look at all of these coins. Now that is what I like. And now we're in a purple zone. Alright, can I change the colors a little here? I think this is closer to how it looks on the TV. Okay, I like that laser beam. You can even buy extra lives, that's pretty rad. Heavy bomb, and it's just a 16-ton thing. That's fun. It still doesn't look quite the same as on the TV, but I think it's at least a little darker. So, like, the background? That's blue! That's blue on my screen! That reminds me of, like, one time in college, there was this lecture on, like, the part of the, I don't remember what the lecture was on exactly, but, like, part of it was, like, you know, always make sure to, like, prepare and test things properly before you gotta, like, show it. And, like, the slides were, like, the slides on the screen were, like, this obnoxious bright yellow. And the professor's just going like, yeah, you know, it's really important to always test things in the exact environment that you're gonna be, you know, deploying them. For instance, and he turns his laptop around, this slide is orange! Thought that was pretty funny. Am I hitting this guy? I can't really tell. I'm supposed to get in between the balls, or... Anyway, this game, I like it. I've never gotten... Oh, God damn it, I keep forgetting that happens immediately. I've never gotten that far in it, but I've always thought that it was just, like, cute and fun. And I'd like to, like, properly sit down and play through it at some point. Like, I don't know if I have to go in between here, or if it just... I'm not getting a lot of feedback in that regard. I think the sound is different, so I think I do have to go in between. It sure has taken a while, though. It's also, like, not very hard so far, so I think, you know, you could recommend this to someone if they want to get into shoot-em-ups, and they you know, they have trouble with the whole dodging element, and then I immediately die. That was cool. Why am I getting brofed? What did I do this time? Oh, is it because I said balls and you can't handle them when I say balls, Eve? Christ. Gotta deal with that shit every time I play pinball. Alright, next up is Black Belt, which is actually a Hokuto no Ken game, which means it's probably awful. But we'll play both versions, just so you can see the difference, I guess. I would not advise getting in between someone's balls. That will probably be very painful for them. Just look at this not Kenshiro. This is Kenshiro before the apocalypse, when he was just training. There's just like a power kanji just floating on by in the sky for some reason. Even though I'm not Kenshiro, I am definitely just fucking blowing dudes up with my kicks. I wouldn't be able to get to those things up there, so I don't know what that's for. Oh god. Oh god, it's an angry chef? Is that a thing in Fist of the North Star? You know, I don't watch that show because it's fucking depressing. Okay, he's dead. I don't know, maybe they just thought, like, you know, it's like abstract video gameness, we don't need to censor that. It's fine for these dudes to, like, turn to chunks of meat and fly off. Well, it's pretty repetitive, but it definitely feels better than any other Fist of the North Star game we've played so far, so 1 point for Sega. The ones on Nintendo were ass. Well, this at least has like a kind of like kung fu quality to it, you know? Timer up there is very slow, isn't it? I'd love to know how to get that, whatever that is. What did they fucking say this time? It's you guys that are the problem, not me! And then he just leaves. Oh, hello, we're in big mode now. I guess her name is Ryu in this version. Or am I Riki? I can't tell. Okay, I'm Riki, that's Ryu. Alright. I just assumed the Karate Man was Ryu, you know, for reasons. This seems to work pretty well. Ah, damn it. Doesn't fall for the same trick this time. It's actually way harder. Maybe I got way worse somehow. I don't know. Kind of weird that punches seem to do more damage than kicks, or is that just kind of a fluke? Does it like matter what part of the body I hit or something? Is that what's going on? It's surprisingly intricate if so. Damn, this is hard. This guy really packs a punch, or a kick, I suppose. Damn. Well, let's take a quick look at the Japanese version here. See how different it is. Sega! Well, the title screen's completely different. Is that music from the show, or...? Alright, so they just completely, like, overhauled the way it looked. Like, I thought it was suspiciously cheerful looking. Not enough, like, fucking desolation. The parallax is more impressive this way, though. Yeah, you know, gameplay is obviously the same, so if you want Fist of the North Star game that doesn't completely blow chunks like the one on the NES, try this one maybe? Like, it's repetitive, but, like, it feels good. And doesn't look half bad for the system. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, our next different game is Pro Wrestling, or Goku Akudome Dump Matsumoto. Do they actually have a wrestler called Dump Matsumoto? That's... I would not advise to call yourself that. Mad Soldiers, Orient Express, Great Maskmen, and Crush Brothers. I'm gonna be the Crush Brothers. I feel like that mustache is powerful. Anyway, this is a pro wrestling game, so it's probably complete ass. Look at how tiny the crowd is. Oh my god. It's just all children. They're all children, like really tiny children too. There's like fetuses that haven't fully grown yet. Okay, he just came up. Alright, nothing I do is doing anything. Okay, I'm able to throw a punch on occasion, and then he goes, what? And falls over, I guess. Like I was gearing up to do a big fart. Whoa! How did it get all the way over there? I wanted to see if I could tag out. Why is Freddie Mercury the referee? Yep, this sure is a pro wrestling game, which is to say this is fucking garbage that doesn't fucking control at all. Is that just what happens when you're a wrestler? You just have no control over your body at all? What are you fucking doing? And then he teleports me to the middle of the ring, which is rude. Yeah, fuck your steel chair, I disintegrated it. Okay, that kind of worked. I guess it's slightly less broken than the other pro wrestling games I've played, but like... I don't know if I'm gonna fuck with pro wrestling. I'm gonna play one of those PS1 WWE games, honestly. Those are fun. This is fucking ass! What the fuck just happened? I just zoom! Zip zoom! Yeah, fuck this. I know when my time's not being respected. Our next game is Action Fighter. Hit them with the Nico Nico Ni. Nico Nico Ni! Nico Nico Ni! Anyway, this is Action Fighters. My name is Is this Battleship? Oh man, I got an order from President Metal. Oh no, it's a spy hunter! What was the game that, like, started, like, this kinda... See you later, Johnny. What was the game that started this kind of gameplay style? Because, you know, we're calling all the Zelda 2-like games Link-likes. What do we call this? What game originated this annoying crap? Where you get run off the road immediately. God, you just bounce like fucking crazy. I feel like there's some level of irony in getting fucking murdered by an ambulance. Guess it's my fault for not getting out of the way of an ambulance, but goddamn, dude. Fuck! I hate these. Why were there so many of these? I guess they're just easy to make, but not easy to make good, like, evidently. Like, okay, I got kidnapped by the Sega truck. I don't know. Oh god, I have rockets now. Alright, thank you, Sega truck. Alright, fuck you, ambulance. That'll teach you. You bitch. There's a fucking helicopter involved now? Shit. This is why Rosie doesn't have a driver's license? Possibly. There's a Sega truck again. Sega truck, I thought you were my friend! There's precedent for me getting into the truck, Bob. That wasn't on me. Anyway, I don't like games like this. They can go eat a dirty sock. See, there you go. And I have rockets. You know what that means? Rockets! Yeah, A. The A is back. How many lives do I fucking have? Because... Is it just until time runs out? Well, I can't take care of that. Anyway, I would like to have a name for this kind of game so I can tell it to fuck off. Next up is Choplifter. I'm pretty sure we've played a version of this on an NES Roundup before too. Or maybe it was the SG-1000 and they were like, we gotta do it again. I thought that said Dan Goblin for a second. I love that he waves goodbye. That's very, very courteous of him. Alright, this looks pretty nice. Now, I am better at it than the other version so far, so there's that. Thought maybe I had to park there, but that was not the case. Can fucking destroy him, though. That's okay, look at them, they're English. That makes it alright. Alright, get in, losers. Oh god! I shot him. And then I killed myself, I think? Oh no, no, well now I'm dead. It's another one of those games where it's like, I like it, but I'm fucking horrible at it. I just can't. You guys come out a little faster, because I got shit to do, you know? Like, see what you did, Steve? That was on you. I had to come back for you, and everyone died. Well, guess what? I'm not taking you this time. Alright, Jimmy, Mike. Hold on, I gotta take this fucking thing out. I can't take it out. It's in the foreground. Things that are in the foreground are immune, I guess. Ah, damn, Steve is trying to sneak his way in after all. Eve says, fun fact, because my American friends cannot fathom this, but my first driving license was this entire multi-folding piece of paper that I had to keep with me at all times. That's weird. They just keep on fucking coming in this version, huh? Yeah, good. Good job, Rosie. You did it. Well, I'm gonna continue on before Bob makes any more fun of me. Art's being a dick again. Bob says, fun fact that I think many here may understand as Americans, I didn't get my license until I was 25. I'd already been driving for 10 years. That's weird, bro. Why is the cart not fucking... You will walk! This is the Rosie show! There you go. See? Successfully intimidated it. Alright, the next game is Safari Hunt. And, hold on. Yeah, for some reason I could only find this as like a double cart with hang-on, so... To start hang-on, push the right side button of the control pad. To start Safari Hunt, point the light phaser gun at the screen. Well, I don't have one of those. And even if I did, it wouldn't work because I'm playing on an LCD. Well, shit. I guess we have to skip that one for now. I guess I could load it up on an emulator, but I'm not sure it'll help very much. I guess that was Sega's equivalent to like Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, which I'm not sure that really matches up. All right. Next on the list is Spy vs. Spy, which means that once again, I'm gonna have to be like, this game's probably good, but I don't fucking understand. Is it supposed to look like this? Or is this glitching out? I'm glad the demo is playing this very well. Well, let me tell you this. That's not the music. That's not the music I wanted in this game. Which means this version is automatically inferior. Like, the NES version had the music, even if it was kind of a hokey version of it. I don't know, maybe this game makes more sense if you play against another human. But... well, that you just immediately start in front of each other so you can just beat the fuck out of each other. But yeah, what you're supposed to do is, like, you're trying to look for intelligence, and then you can, like, hide traps and shit. Should I not put this in here? Why is the floor flashing? Ah! Stop that! It's very annoying what you're doing right now. But yeah, check out the Commodore 64 version of the music. It's cool. Around that, I don't get it. I have an umbrella now. So yeah, I don't get it. Did you really learn to drive at all if you didn't learn by your dad driving you to a deserted country road with a big fucking hill, thanks dad, and going... Grand so? Is that an Irish thing? Noth once had me get in the driver's seat, like... on his parents' property, but it was like on an incline, which means that as soon as I tried to do anything, I immediately like started sagging back into the road, panicked, and had him do it. And that is my only driving experience It lasted about 5 seconds. The next game is World Grand Prix. Please push start button. We're begging you. Well, I'm not sure what I was expecting. It was going to be either this or one of those overhead micro machines kind of games. So yeah, did you look at Hang On and go like, yeah, but fuck motorcycles though. I want a fucking race car. Then you can play this, I guess. It's pretty much the same thing. I don't know if just like I'm worn down now and so I'm just tolerating these things more, or if just like the last couple kind of games like this I've played are just better. Because I quite liked Rad Racer. And like Hang On and this aren't bad. Although I am crashing quite a lot. Perhaps because I am whiter. Wait, I barely clipped anything there and I fucking exploded. Alright, maybe this one's less good. Did those signs say elf? They do! They say elf! This race is sponsored by EVE! I better get my game on. Can't be embarrassing in front of EVE. Hey, I didn't like get a game over. Well, okay, it says game over, but I won. I finished. So there you go. And I assume, okay, they're all the same course, I guess. I guess it's just harder. The EVE Grand Prix, right up there with Monica. If I ever make a racing game, I will gladly dedicate one of the tracks to EVE. You can call it EVE Circuit. Or EVE Highway, or whatever she likes. EVE Forest, maybe? I don't know. Okay, that guy was just being an asshole. Something wintry themed. EVE Snow Pass. I think she likes it. This is a game that sure continues to exist. They always look so lonely. That's why Outrun is so much better. There's so much environment in them. And here it's always just like, yep, there's the road, and then everything around it doesn't fucking... It's just a fucking endless plane of nothing. The bird ring? Oh my god. Please. Making good argument for how much a soundtrack enhances a game. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these kind of games are just like, well, we need the engine sound so we can't have music or some shit. I don't know. Next game is finally Alex Kidd in Miracle World. Assuming that the cart wants to do the thing. I have the Japanese version here because I think there's a few graphical differences, like he eats onigiri instead of burgers. Alex the kid, he has fucking giant ears. So, I've tried playing this game a number of times because it's like, yeah, this was Sega's mascot before Sonic. This was their answer to Mario Brothers before they had a good answer to Mario Brothers. And like, some people love this game, you know, people who are really into the Master System, and I never quite got it. Alex Kidd is he's very slippery. He dies easily because his hitbox is a little sus. And also, that thing just kind of chases you around. I don't know what to do about it. And the thing is, so you got this kind of like monkey-looking boy punching things, you know, going on adventure and wearing red and eating a lot of food and defeating enemies with rock, paper, scissors. And you might be like, wait, that sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? They must have been really inspired by Dragon Ball, and as it turns out, it's more than that. They actually had the license to make a Dragon Ball game, and then took too long and it expired, and they needed to retheme it. So Sega almost got the scoop on making Dragon Ball games before anyone else, and they fucked it up. Good job. Seriously, what do I do about this thing? He just chases you around and kills you, and you can't do anything. I guess he's gotta off-screen him. Some Kid Icarus bullshit. Alex the kid, he's such a little shit. Alex the kid, his ears are fucking huge! Okay, I can't get out of the water anymore now. Okay, I didn't steer myself up, that just kinda happened. You just kinda float up like I guess you would, but... Oh, now we can suddenly scroll, alright. Okay, well it seems the only way through here is a block with a skull on it. Oh, I guess these break too. Never mind. Oh, there's a shop. Irashaimase. I knew that's what it said, and yet I somehow got confused. Oh, I had to cancel out of that. I'll buy a mystery box, please. Yay! See, I don't know, I just don't think there's really that much that's interesting about this game. You can't punch while you're ducking, so that's a thing. I know there's other Alex Kidd games though, so maybe some of them are more interesting, but this just always makes me go like, yeah, I mean, I guess I could play this, or I could play like a lot of other platformers. Look at that. That kills you. Your fucking hitboxes. Next is the Ninja. That's right, the Ninja. Oh my god, those are frogs. When it jumped, I thought it was a green llama. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, a green llama? You're sober? Are you sure you are? Are you sure you're sober? Man, this court really doesn't appreciate the system being turned off and on so much. Or maybe it's a system. I don't know. Shoot, what did I say was next? The ninja, the one and only. Early in Japan's Edo era, in about the year 1630, there existed a province called Okami in the western region. Peace had continued there for many years until the feudal lord passed away. Gyokuro, an vassal, was the ruler of the princess, was confined in the dungeon in the Okami castle. Gyokuro was the Okami ninja under his command, utilizing various ninjutsu techniques to transforming into a wall to protect people from his enemies being invaded and the unreasonable rules of Gyokuro and his ninja. Kazamaru, the player, I'm glad you specified so that I knew what was going on. Save the princess, return the land to its former state of tranquility. Good luck. What the fuck is happening to the sky? Everything's on fire. So this was Ninja Princess in the arcades, and then I guess they were like, oh, we can't play as a girl in a video game. And then they made you play as this guy instead. And then I don't know if you were also rescuing a princess in the arcade game. I don't really know what the plot there is, but like, if not, then it's kind of suspect that they're like, all right, not only are you no longer playing as a ninja princess, but we're specifically turning her into the damsel this time. And you know, otherwise, it's pretty much the same game. Characters are proportioned differently, though. Which actually makes the game harder, because their hitboxes are different. So, one button makes you fire in whatever direction you're going, and the other always fires up, which is useful. Oh god, that guy came through the fence! How'd he do that? Yeah, I agree, Alcazor. I'm always gonna think. Like a freaking princess taking on all these fucks? That's way cooler than just Johnny Ponytail over here. So I'm gonna give Sega a big fat thumbs down for doing that. The game is still good, but it just makes me mad, man. Like, fucking... fuck out of here with that shit. But I don't know, like, is there any other way to play this in the home other than getting, like, an Astro City Mini, which is where I played it? Also, this part is not in the arcade. This is definitely different. There is no fucking... Unless it happens later on in the game where I haven't gotten to. Because, you know, the game's hard. But it's definitely not level 2 in the arcade, I can tell you that. Johnny Dickbag. Ah, yes, the famous Taro Chinko Kaban. Oh god, doggos. Yeah, no, this is different. The first level was just like the arcade, and then now it's different. So yeah, no, it plays well, so I would give it a high rating, but I gotta dock points for the sexism. I don't appreciate that. Up next is Rambo First Blood Part 2. also known as Ashura in Japan and Secret Command in Europe. So I'm unsure if this game was, like, made with the license first, or if they, like, had an unlicensed game, like a game without a license, I mean, and then added the Rambo license and then took it away again, because that stuff's always limited. I'm really not sure. If anyone knows the answer there, I would much like to hear it. But the version we have here is the one with Rambo. And I think next time on NES Roundup we're going to be playing the NES Rambo game, which doesn't have the best reputation. I haven't played it myself, but it looks decent enough if you, like, don't get too hung up on, like, why is Rambo fighting snakes or whatever. And then this one is, you know, it's kind of like Akari Warriors or something. Which, you know, obviously it is by default better than NES Akari Warriors. And it might also be better than NES Rambo. I don't know. We'll find out. But points for Sega, you know? Darn. I was trying to get that guy lying down. He's a, you know, bit of a penis. But that doesn't work. You can't even just step on his head. That really should just work. Like, if you just go up to him, what's he gonna do? You just fucking hit him and you can just kick him. It'll be like, ow. Why is that tent glowing? Also, is it a gamer tent? With RGB? But yeah, like, I kind of want NES Rambo to be good so I can continue the joke of calling the games like that Link-likes. I want to make that a thing. Oh, you're on a delay? I don't know if, like, we're having any internet issues here, because that's usually what causes latency. So I'm not great at this. It doesn't... Oh god, is that guy okay? Oh, was that a good guy? I'm not sure what happened there. So, you know, it's better than NES Akari Warriors, but that means very little, ultimately. The tent is bleeding. Can I, like, blow up every tent, or was it just that one tent? I'm not sure how this works. And then I died. It's very slow, though, and you don't really have a lot, you can't really maneuver very well, so I still wouldn't say this is a particularly good game. Weapons grade dog shit. I'm not even sure what that means. Like, in what situation? You just can't get that guy, man. He'll always get you first. In what situation is dog shit gonna be a weapon? Well, this is over very quickly, too. I wonder if... Is this two-player? Can you, like, join in as, like, a second Rambo? Does anyone know? Enemy who is weak to smell. Damn. It's kind of weird. When you respawn, you can just kind of walk horizontally at the bottom of the screen for a bit. It's odd. Ah, damn. It's two players, but it has some bugs. Oh boy. Oh god. I like that your destructive bomb weapon is just a bow and arrow. You get locked in a horizontal scroll. That seems problematic. Alright, I can't rate that too highly. It's not great. Like, the most I can say for it is it's not NES Astro Warriors, so... Cartridge, please. Really likes to act up. Next up is Astro Warrior. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what to expect. Galaxy Zone, Act 1. Yup, looks pretty competent so far. I wonder if we're gonna see the Nintendo thing of just like, we're gonna get a million shoot-em-ups as this goes on. You know, we get the subsequent years and it's like, shoot-em-ups out the ass! Yeah, handles well. Music's pretty cool. Looks pretty nice so far. Not seeing any power-ups or alternate weapons. But maybe it doesn't need that. Also, while you cannot hold down the button to fire, which is pretty common with these older shooters, you also don't need to be like constantly. Like, you can just kind of tap the button in a fairly leisurely way. Probably still not good for you, but, you know, it could be worse. Like, it actually feels like it's paced for, like, not constantly firing. Like, you should fire when there's stuff to shoot. The bullets are very fast, too, so... it means you can shoot pretty precisely. I like that. Warning! Destroy Zanoni! Not him! Oh, they got like multiple spots to shoot. That's cool. I like that. It's pretty hard though. Oh, I gotta go back? I really wish... Oh, okay, we do get to go to the boss. We just get a brief reprieve. Yeah, this is one of those kind of fights where it's like... having to go back in front of the boss to shoot it is what makes it hard. Otherwise, it would not be hard to dodge those shots. Here we go. Yeah, that reminds me a lot of Tyrion. I know Tyrion was mainly inspired by Zanuck, but surely revive Zanoni. Does that mean, like, you know, we got him now, but he's probably coming back later? Asteroid Zone. Okay, that's also like Tyrion. Level 2 is an asteroid. Well, that was abrupt, but I'm enjoying this one. And, if I wasn't under a bit of time panic, I would probably play more of this right now. There's 5 games to go. So let's check them out. I said let's check them out, Cart. Really gotta discipline this thing, yo. There we go. Next game is High School Kimengumi. Video, come back, please. What are you doing? Sometimes the upscaler just seems to kind of freak out. I don't know what that's about. High School Kimengumi, and the fact that it's like high school and then Kimengumi, it's probably based on like an anime or something. I'm not familiar with it. And if not, then it's definitely like, you know, the same kind of vibe. Yeah, Fuji TV right there. Yeah, not familiar with this one. Why are these... What is with these tiny dudes? Is this like a Penelope pit stop kind of thing? What the fuck? What just happened? What is going on? Is this like a nurse's office? Oh, okay. That was just a demo. See, now I'm curious what the fuck this anime is. You really couldn't come up with any way to, like, indicate visually what these places are? Oh, we got, like, a whole menu? I'm trying to cancel out of the menu, but that seems to be impossible. There's nothing else I can do, so... Alright. What do you mean? What do you mean game over? That's it? One life? Good lord. Alright, so I don't seem to have any means of attack, at least not yet. We have a talk option, so I thought maybe we could at least... Okay, you just gotta go to the exit option. You can't just cancel out of the menu, which is kind of annoying. Okay, we can't take it because we already have it. Man, this really looks like Mikey, though. What's going on? What is with these dudes? What the hell is all this? I used up the harmonica, but that didn't seem to do anything. Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do in this game, but it seems like it could be fun if I did know. Like, I just know how to gather items, and then I know how to use items, but I don't know what the fuck I would use them for. I just walked into a class in session. Text kind of like auto win. So that's all. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Can I give that a rating? Because I don't know how to play it, really. It doesn't seem bad. And I also can't just do, like, the thing where it's like, oh, well, you know, here's the Japanese adventure game. I'm not going to understand this. I'm going to not rate it, because I could understand the text decently enough. I just don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Hey, this is our first FM game. Do you hear that? I wasn't expecting to get any today, but yeah, the Master System... Well, the Mark III had an add-on to get FM sound. And it's more primitive than the Genesis's synth. And also, it doesn't have sample playback, and you can't use the PSG, which is the beeps boops, at the same time. The Japanese Master System included this FM sound, like, you know, in the box, out of the box, rather. And also, then you could use PSG at the same time, but, like, no game ever did it. It was just, when you start it up, it will play the Space Harrier music, and that would use it. I think there might be some homebrew that uses it. I think there's, like, a hack of Sonic 1 that adds FM sound to that, and then, like, the sound effects are still PSG. So, you know. Today, I will be pee. Whoa, I gotta pick my clubs? Damn. Well, I don't really know enough about golf to do that. This is rather more involved. Whoa. We gotta draw the whole screen, and like that's something I would expect to see on like a really old PC. It's kind of weird seeing. Whoa, I gotta like change my foot position. This is so involved. This is nothing like any other golf game I've played so far. It seems to work all right, and you know, maybe if you know more about golf, then you can appreciate like this kind of depth. It's not necessarily for me, and also I could see that the like screen drawing taking so long getting kind of tedious, but I gotta give it some props for trying to do all this. Like, it draws the individual trees to the screen like that, which, you know, I mean, that's how sprites work, but, like, it's just interesting seeing them pop in like that, you know? Yeah, I don't know if I want to play a ton of this. But it is kind of impressive, yeah. Oh god. See, this is where me not knowing what to use becomes an issue. This is gonna keep happening. I can't even get to the point of putting. Screw it. Other golf games wouldn't let me use the putter early, but here we go, man. I can putt whenever I want. That's why they call me Putt-Putt. Ah, get in there, man! Come on. Jeez. Ah, get in the thing! Alright, that's kind of obnoxious having to wait for it to draw in every time, and you're just like, fucking get in there! Yeah! Yeah, this is cool. This is kind of cool. But we gotta move on. That was like the first great sports game where I'll be like, you know what, maybe it can earn the title here. Speaking of Space Harrier, that is next up on the docket. If you please. I don't know why it's being so temperamental. What do you guys think about the whole flashcard thing? Does it like make any difference to you guys doing it this way? I think it's pretty cool. And it's also like, you know, apart from this shit happening, it's a bit more convenient because it's just like I just have the console and I just capture the console on the computer and boom, no emulation bullshit here. Not thinks it's super cool. All right, Space Harrier. Now I remember Space Harrier was not great on the Genesis, so I wonder what this is gonna look like. I guess it's a moot point. Oh boy, that's scaling. Oh, that frame rate. Well, props for trying, but like, I can't really imagine wanting to play this game in this manner. Well, it's got that. It's got the yell. Like, I feel like if I wanted to play Space Harrier, even if this was like my only console, you know, I'm gonna assume that in this hypothetical, I'm like a Japanese kid. I would probably just go to the arcade and play Space Harrier there. This is... Oh, it's so weird. Look at the weird, like, tile thing. Like, it's really trying to, like, simulate the scaling, and it just does not work. It doesn't work at all. Woof. Well, thanks for trying, I guess. I want to move on from that real quick because that's really ugly and I don't want to look at it. Woof? No, meow. I guess yes, but I don't think meow is something you typically say when you're kind of exasperated with something. It's more like meow. Like, you know, when you see like an EF or something. Next up is great ice hockey. We'll see. We'll see if they can keep up the level from great golf with some great ice hockey. Junior, senior, junior, senior, junior, senior. It's just going on its own. It's not me doing that. Why is it going on its own? What's happening? You are the USA team. I think something might be wrong with the controls here. I hope that's gonna stop when we get into the game, but... What is causing that to happen? Yeah, I'm just going off into a corner. I can't do anything. They're exasperated cat sounds for sure. Yeah, but I don't think you would write them out as meow like you just did. It's more like okay. This is a problem. I can't control this properly, and I don't know why that's happening. Let me try to restart the game and see if that still happens. Yeah, I wonder what the deal is with that. Let me look that up real quick. That's very strange. It says here... Japan Great Ice Hockey was only released as a competition prize. 1,000 copies being offered for those who have purchased Phantasy Star. Damn. Requires the sports pad. Alright, so maybe that's why it doesn't work. The sports pad was like a... I think it had like a trackball. I read about this thing recently, actually. It's either a spinner or a trackball. I'm going to say it's a trackball, probably. Because I was looking into spinner and trackball controllers to like use on a PC, and it's like actually kind of like annoying. I might have mentioned this on stream already. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I guess this just doesn't work like this. That's kind of dumb. Like, you really couldn't have an option to play it with a regular controller. You've come to love ice hockey in the last few years. I think it's a pretty cool sport. I'd never play it because I'd probably die, but... damn. So I don't know if to just, like, skip this into rating or say, like, it's bullshit that you can't play it with a normal-ass controller. It's whatever, I guess. Well, that leaves us with one more game, I think. Well, I guess maybe it's 2 games in one. It's called Marksman Shooting and Trap Shooting, so... I don't know if that refers to it being 2 games in one, or if it's just like 2 things you can do in one game. Let's check it out. Ah, shit, this is probably a light gun game, isn't it? Damn it! Well, that's a stupid way to end this. I can't do that either. Do you guys want me to look at the light gun games on an emulator so that at least I can start them, even if playing them is a little hokey? What do you think? Go for it. Alright. Alrighty. Let me pull up an emulator real quick for y'all then. I'm definitely going to put a flashing warning on here because it's probably going to do the thing where the screen flashes to make the light gun work. So I'm not really going to be able to fuck with that. Whoops. There we go. Get the old Mason emulator up in here. I'm assuming that this works with mouse. I've not tested this because I wasn't expecting there to be light gun games. That was something I did not foresee. Alright. Just give me a moment here. It's so weird that everything just freaking freezes because it has to spin up a hard drive on another computer so I can get to the files. And then that freezes my capture. Like, what the fuck? It freezes my mocap. That's so silly. So we had... Where the fuck is it? Marksman shooting and trap shooting. Marksman shooting and trap shooting. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. Okay, how do I control this? Light phaser. Okay, I gotta select it. I'm gonna select it. Whoa, that's loud. That's loud. At least it's loud on my end. Alright, so we got like the skeet shooting like in Duck Hunt. I think it moves a little more smoothly, but I'm not gonna remember Duck Hunt for the skeet shooting. I'm gonna remember it for the duck shooting. So I don't know. You know, I think I have an NES zapper. I wonder if it'd be possible to, like, stream Duck Hunt with real hardware. Because we need to, like, use an actual, like, one of our CRT TVs for it to actually work. Like, doing it with the mouse is pretty boring, I gotta say, because it's like, yep, I sure can point a mouse. Can I, like, reset this to try the other one? Can I not, like, select a game? Oh, okay. I shot the wrong part the first time. I thought I was doing the first game, but it was the second game, which makes sense, because the titles. Rosie not paying attention mode. Well, I gotta say, so far, Sega's got a better track record for not doing annoying flashing lights, because I think it was only Fantasy Zone, and then, you know, this, but it makes sense to do it here, because you kind of have to make the thing work. So that's that. It's alright, I guess. It's kind of equivalent to some of those early light gun games on NES, I guess. And then the other one was, Safari Hunt, I think it was. Which, you know, is probably not great considering it was only part of a dual pack. This also is, it's the same freaking music again. Alright, I guess this is where the Duck Hunt comes in. But there's more things than just ducks. There's fish, there's rabbits. I do wonder if this would be more interesting with an actual light gun. But I guess there's no way for me to find that out right now. A fucking armadillo? I'm shooting armadillos? Why would I shoot an armadillo? Like, I love how this bear is like, did you just fucking shoot me? Fuck you. Like, the first couple times, he's just like, I'm just gonna pretend you did not just do that. Ah, damn, I'm out of bullets. And then eventually he's like, alright, motherfucker. Now it's on. And then he's like, oh, I'm hurt now. So that was the Master System's first year plus a bit. Because that was, you know, 85 plus 86. Because it released in October 1985 in Japan. And that's, you know, Hang On Through TransBot was 1985, and the rest was 86. And of course, you know, releases are going to ramp up a bit after this, and they're going to go back down again, and then go back up again, because this system is a little strange. But that is all stuff for the future. The 87 stream is not too far off. I think that will be early in the new year. We'll do that so we can kind of catch up to Nintendo, because we're about to finish 87 with that. That's going to be December 29th. That's going to be, I think, the next to last stream of the year, kind of depending on things. Kind of playing this whole thing by ear because, you know, holidays and all that. Like, I'm definitely not streaming over Christmas. I don't know about after that. But that will be one of the streams. It's December 29th is 1987 holiday games for NES Roundup. So if you enjoyed watching me play this with a flashcard and you would like to see me do that more, consider giving me some money so I can buy a Turbo EverDrive so I can do this for TurboGrafx games. That's $90, and subscriptions, bits, that's all going toward that. If you want to, specifically give me money outside of the whole Twitch ecosystem, poke me on Discord for my PayPal, and I will give you that. Can I suggest a thing? Sure, go ahead. And the other thing is, another thing where, the profits initially will go towards that is my album release, which is happening tomorrow, 12/12/24. Insomniacs in Love, Cat Girl Adapter. Check it out. I am very excited for that. Darn, I wanted to have the album image up, but I don't. Hold on. We can get it. Why are you being a butt? Where the fuck is the image? Where is it? Where did it go? Alright, whatever. Eve, as you can see, is very excited about Insomniacs in Love. So that's coming out tomorrow. I'm probably going to release it around 7 p.m. because in addition to the daytime stream of Doom H2H Xmas, there will be a listening party as a second stream in the evening, 7 p.m. Make sure you're here for that, because we're going to listen to the album together, and there will be some Q&A. Like, during the album, I'm going to shut up, obviously, so everything's going to be in chat, but the stream's going to be here. You can listen to the album, and probably after that, maybe just like with voice on, a couple questions if anyone has any. But yeah, I'm quite excited. I'm quite excited about this. I hope that you will enjoy the album when it releases. I don't fucking know where the cover image went. Like, I know what folder the source file is in, but I don't know where the PNG is. I don't know where it went. It's so fucked up. Well, whatever. And if you're very curious, you can right now go to catgirladapter.bandcamp.com and check out the first single, In the Dark. That's over here. That's the URL. You can check that out. You can stream it. You can download it at name your own price. So, you can get it for free if you want. You can give me some money for it. But, it probably makes more sense to just wait for the album tomorrow. It's probably more cost effective. So, yeah. I think I've said it like a dozen times now, but I'm very excited for it, and I hope you will all enjoy it. I'm gonna go off and do some rosy sleeps in the lake. So thank you all very much for watching. Love you all. Don't forget to tell all your friends about Rosie. Follow me on these things down here. Rosie rolling out.